Hey folks, Wayne Bolden from the Speed King channel. How y'all be? It's Tuesday evening and I'm doing swell. I hope you're doing well and I hope you had a great week so far. I know you heard the news that Medina Spirit is in and we'll talk about that later. But if you're watching this video, do us a big favor. You know that bell up there? Ring it. That way you can get notified each and every time that we do one of these videos. We do major races throughout the nation each and every week, and we analyze these races and we bring you picks and we have discussions about these various betting opportunities. Also, do us a favor, hit the red button down there. It says subscribe. That way you can become part of the Speed King Nation. We have some classy people here, y'all. So right away, let me give a shout out to some folks who have donated to our channel, and that would be the Cigar Duchess. They donated coffee. You see me with my coffee shirt on. Thanks a bunch, folks. Really do appreciate it. The Duchess Cigars, right? So we're here today to dial into our play of the week, and it is one of my favorite horses, who I believe has just a beautiful line. I picked this horse up as a 2-year-old. That's right, it's Bodenheimer. Trained by a very classy trainer. Her name is Valerie Ludd, or Lude, and wanted to give a shout out to Valerie and her connections, Scott Mack and them over there, and they have befriended the channel, and I'm in touch with a friend through of the trainer. And the trainer has sent word back to us that, they watch our channel. So we're grateful for that, for Valerie Ludd, who is the trainer of Bodenheimer. And she's a classy lady. And she does work with her lunchbox. She comes to work each and every day. She shows up and she do it the old-fashioned way. She earns it. And we do appreciate the work that Valerie does there, and particularly the one that she does with Bodenheimer. And an oldie, that's right, attaboy Roy. I cashed a few tickets, and my friend out there, Scott Mack, who is a friend of that stable. And we're going to be doing an interview with Valerie at some point. Mac is going to set it up for us. So again, we thank you a bunch, Valerie, for your support and for noticing us out here as a trainer, and we really do appreciate your work. But I want to tell you right now, Valerie, I got Bodenheimer on my radar once again. You know how it is. Bodenheimer is a 3-year-old colt out of Attaboy Roy. And I don't know, and by the way, Bodenheimer's sire, Attaboy Roy, guess who trained him? That's right, Valerie Ludd. So again, Attaboy Roy was fast, right? And Bodenheimer, who's by Attaboy Roy, out of a mare called Beautiful Danielle, who was by AP Indy, and AP Indy is by who? That's right, the Triple Crown winner, Seattle Slew. But I'm telling you right now, on the sire side, Attaboy Roy goes all the way back to the Northern Dancer Liner, which most sires do, right? But this horse is bred royally, and I knew it from day one. And Attaboy Roy is in on Saturday down at Prairie Meadows in the 7th race. I think it's a $50,000 stake race, and that race is the Golden Circle Stakes. He is getting some class relief, and it's 5.5 on the turf, and we expect Mr. Bodenheimer, to smoke this bunch, right? But let's run through his line. Let me tell you why I'm high on him, as I am. I believe this horse is going to be a grade stakes winner at some point. He's very lightly raced right now. Has 7 starts to his credit in his career. And Valerie is handling this horse beautifully. I looked at the speed figures from the first start at Canterbury and the small increments and forward moving, both on Equibase, time form, and the speed figures. So again, the sire, Attaboy Roy, I know Bodenheimer can flat out fly, and I would be shocked if he doesn't win Saturday night at Prairie Meadows. All right, but let's run through his line real quick, and let me tell you why I'm so high on Bodie again. You know his bloodline, Attaboy Roy, by Tribunal by Deputy Minister Vice Regal. Vice Regal turned out some very nice turf horses that go all the way back to Northern Dancer. So this horse is bred royally. And like I said, on the dam side, beautiful Danielle, who is by AP Indy, and AP Indy's by Seattle Slew. So the bloodline on this horse is tremendous, and I think they got a bargain when they purchased this horse. I think the owner's name is Larry. I don't know his last name right now, but I think they paid $27,000, and I wish I was in on that at that time, right? But I'm not. But it doesn't stop me from rooting for Bodenheimer and placing a wager on him. So he goes on Saturday, 7th race, 5.5 or 5 on the turf. And here is how Bodie started. His first race in life was down there at Canterbury in July 20th. Let me see, was that July 20th? July 29th, actually, last year as a 2-year-old. So I don't know how I got to Canterbury that night, but I was down there poking around, having some fun, playing some horses. And this first time starter came up, Bodenheimer. And once I seen Attaboy Roy, I was like, this horse could be fast, right? And he smoked him. Maiden Special, Canterbury. That's in July. They brought him back his second race, and it was the PRAIRIE Golden Juvenile on August 22nd, and he won that race. So his first 2 starts he won, Maiden Special and the PRAIRIE Golden. Now on the speed figures, it was a point and a half on the Equibase. He moved forward, right? His third start, they took him to Kentucky Downs Juvenile Turf sprint on September, and he ran into big head horses. Fauci was in that race. Cowain, that Asmussen big head horse was in there. And actually, he lost action in that race. I mean, I don't know what happened to him in that third start. Brian Hernandez was up. I don't know if Brian and this horse get along well. All right? But anyway, that third start at Kentucky Downs, the horse lost action and ended up finishing 5th. So they gave him about a month off, actually a little short than a month, and they took him to Keeneland on October 4th as a 2-year-old, 2020. And he ran in the Indian Summer Stakes. And he absolutely smoked him. And that was his best Equibase number of all. That was his best race in life. I don't know if they know that. I'm sure they do. But as a speed figure, the Indian Summer race was the best race of this horse's life. And it actually got through an earlier number, which signaled to me that he was going to explode into a bigger number. So his 4th start in life, he wins a stakes race, the Indian Summer at Keeneland. Well, 1 month later, they take the horse to the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf Sprint for 2-year-olds, November 6th, that Friday on Breeders' Cup Day. And of course, he ran 8th that day. He broke slow. Mr. Hernandez got us out the gate slow, right? O'Brien, right? Got us out the gate slow in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. And, of course, Golden Pal won the race. And, again, here's Cowain, Steve Asmussen horse. And, of course, Golden Pal is trained by a national trainer, Wesley Ward. So he finished 8th on November 6th. So up to that point, he has 5 starts. Valerie and their connections did the exact right thing by this horse. On November 6th, you don't see this horse again until April. They turn him out as a 3-year-old. They turn him out. That's the right thing to do. And you know how I am about rest. All horses need rest. I'm going to tell you again, see Billy Mott. All right? See Billy Mott. And they turn this horse out after the Breeders' Cup, and we see him the first time on April 2nd. As a 3-year-old, the very first time. So he's away 5 months. He should be bigger. He should be stronger. He should be more mature. So his first race out in the Palisades Stakes down there at Keeneland, he ran 6th. I don't need to tell you that Brian Hernandez missed the break again in his first return. But that's fine. He had an Equibase number of 78. His Equibase number as a 2-year-old in the Indian Summer race was a 105. So his second race as a 3-year-old, after Brian misses the break in the Palisades, they ship him to Kentucky, which is, they're already in Kentucky, but to Churchill Downs on the 24th of April. And I thought I had him dead right, second off the layoff, right? Brian Hernandez in the arms. I'm begging Brian to just break clean and you'll smoke this bunch. So his second race as a 3-year-old, second off the layoff on the 24th of April in the Williams Walker Stakes. 6-1. I'm licking my chops. Hey, Mr. Scott, I'm licking my chops. You know, and Mr. Mack, I'm licking my chops. And Brian breaks clean with him on the 24th of April. Goes to the front, run a beautiful, beautiful race. And the coat on this horse, I mean, when you look at him, he's just a beautiful, fluent moving horse. And I haven't seen a horse run like this on the turf since my old days at Monmouth Park. A horse called Classy Briefcase, a 5.5 furlong specialist with Rick Wilson up. I know I'm dating myself, but this horse, Bodenheimer, skips across the lawn. He doesn't run on the lawn. He runs on top of the blades. And the only other horse I've ever seen run like that is Allure. That's right. But Classy Briefcase was a classic 5 furlong sprinter at Monmouth Park, and Rick Wilson used to know how to ride this horse. And that's who Bodenheimer reminds me of. For all you old timers that done some Jersey Shore racing, go look up Classy Briefcase. I think it was William Kroll's horse. I'm not sure. But I know Rick Wilson had a bunch of mounts on him. Classy Briefcase, 5.5 turf specialist. And Bodenheimer reminds me of this. So his first 2 races here as a 3-year-old, the Palisades, he broke slow on the 2nd of April. They gave him 3 weeks off. He comes back in the William Walker. He ran second to Phil Day, trained by, wait a minute, a Brad Cox, untouchable horse. One of his merry horses. Brad Cox horse beat us. Phil Day, what else is new? Right? One of the untouchables. And he ran an Equibase number of 90. So this race on Saturday, according to his speed figures, y'all pay attention. This horse best number came in the Indian Summer, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 races back, the race right before the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Sprint. She's circling to a better race. This is the 3rd race off the layoff, a 3-year-old. He gets a class relief here. Go back down to Prairie Meadows and let's beat up on these horses. And I expect this horse in the next 4 or 5 months to be a Greatest Stakes winner. That's a lot of pressure on Valerie, but I really do believe it. You know, I think she only has 1 stakes win to her credit, and that was with Attaboy Roy. I think it was the grade 2 stakes race she had with Attaboy Roy. And Attaboy Roy, yeah, I believe it was. And she had a horse called Mr. Jagermeister, like that. But she's a really, really classy trainer. She's a really good trainer. She's a lunchbox trainer. And there's no nonsense going on there. So she has my full support on this. But Bodemeister should be sitting. And I don't want to tout the horse too much. Again, the Connection has befriended our channel. I will be doing an interview with her shortly. And my friend over there, or I like to believe he's my friend, a classy guy, Mr. Mack, Scott Mack, is going to set that up for Valerie and I, and he communicate between us. So, we're going to wish them the best of luck on Saturday. We don't want to over-tout the horse. I'm too much weight for Bodenheimer to carry. So, but I do expect him to win, man. Are you telling me right now that I need to simmer down because I'm excited? And I understand. I got some jazz going. This is for Bodemeister. But let me tell you something. I know everybody's going to be distracted on Saturday. They're going to be down at Pinnacle, down there in Maryland, looking at the Nonsense going on down there. The Preakness, the second jewel. But the Speed King, my major bet for the day, I'm going to be in PRAIRIE Meadows. That's right. I'm going to be down there taking all my chips, Mr. Mac, all my money, and I'm shoving it in the middle of the table right here, right now on the Meister. That's right. Mr. Heimer, Mr. Brody. That's our major play for the week, folks. We'll look at the Preakness. We'll look at the stake races during that time. We'll have some fun with some dollar pick threes, but I'm saving my bet. I'm saving my whole focus for Saturday night down at beautiful, beautiful PRAIRIE Meadows. So once again, we want to wish Valerie and the Connections a bunch of luck on Saturday night. We want to make sure that Bodie gets around the track safe, as well as the jock. Ruben, don't mess it up, Ruben. Don't mess it up. And most of all, thanks so much, Valerie, for reaching out to us through Scott. And again, you know how we feel about Bodie. We got a thumbnail. Bodie, congratulations, you're in. And he is the mascot of our channel. Bodenheimer, y'all. Major play Saturday night down at PRAIRIE Meadows. 7th race. Come down there and join us. And Valerie, send me my winner's circle picture. Sign it for me. Have the owner, Mr. Larry, sign it. Guys, good luck down there. And from the Speed King channel and the nation, we wish you all the luck. And stay classy, Val, in all that you do. Mr. Matt, you're an awesome dude. You're classy as well. Thanks a bunch. And we really do appreciate your support, guys. Thanks a bunch. Let's go, Bodie. Ruben, don't mess this up, boy. Much respect. Stay classy. See you Saturday night.